Okay. So I'm going to write the numbers in Roman and Devanagari, and then at the end in Sharada lipi. So first of all, let's start from 0. This is 0 in Roman. This is Devanagari. And this is Sharada. So this is just a dot. Just a simple dot. I'm going to make it again. This is 0 in Sharada lipi. And 1. Devanagari. And in Sharada lipi, we denote 1 like this. 2. This is 2 in Sharada lipi. So what we do is in the beginning, we try to make this loop. We do not close this loop. We leave it like that and then draw another loop at the bottom. So this is 2. Looks like a little bit like 3, but this is 2.
Ma'am, can you go a bit up? Please, can you show one? Can you show one? We'll just write it. This is the second one.
So 3 is written like, first what we'll do is we'll draw 3 like figure on the top. And at the bottom here, we join another C like figure. So this is 3. I'm going to repeat this again. First, we draw on the top a 3 like figure. And at the bottom, there is one more C like image inverted. Mirror image of. Could you please mute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. So this is another mirror image of C at the bottom, which makes it 3. And we have 4. Now for 4, this is a line on the top, and from the left hand side, we draw this. This is 4. One more time, I'll do it. This is 4. And in Sharada lipi, we write 5 like this. Looks little bit like paw, but it doesn't have any curve in the beginning. It is just straight stroke and without any curve in the beginning. And 6. Six is basically, if you see the mirror image of what we have in Roman, this is 6. We usually don't join this loop to the other loop. We leave a little gap in between. 7. And 7 is little bit, it'll look like 1 in Devanagari. So somewhat similar to that. Number 7 is. Then 8. Eight again has a line on the top, and from middle we draw a slant line, then a loop at the end. This is 8. And the last one, 9. This is 9. So I'm going to keep it there for some time on the screen. Any questions regarding the numbers? Or else we'll move to the...
Yeah,
yes.
Madam, just one query. When we write 4, that bottom line should be equivalent to the Shiroreka, or it should be a little bit smaller than the Shiroreka?
Okay, so this is not basically a Shiroreka. This is just the way to write it. But yes, the bottom line is a little longer. And this line that I'm drawing at the second bottom, it's a little shorter. Both the lines.
That exactly.
A little shorter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, can you explain how to write 3 again?
3, okay. So for 3, what we do is first we write number 3, how you write in Roman. Okay. But little bit, we will twist it towards the left hand side. If you see, we will turn it towards the left hand side. I'm not writing it like this. I'm tilting the head of 3 a little bit towards the left, then another loop. Then at the bottom, there is one more loop like this. This is 3. So don't make it straight. Keep it like this. Okay, so I think now we are clear with the numbers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the manuscript pages. So we will try to see like how much we are able to read the pages, read the letters. So let us do it now. So I'll read out the first line for you. Then I'll ask each one of you for the second line. So let us help and try to decipher these letters. So I think this one, the first one is very much clear. This is Om. Then we have Na. And while reading the manuscripts, once we start it, like as a beginner, I would suggest always in the first attempt should be to read the letters alone. Just do the transliteration syllable wise. What I mean is, do not try to form the words. Like if I'm reading it, you might want to start it like this is Om, then this is Namha. Do not do that. It's always a suggestion that we always tell when you are beginning to read manuscripts, do it syllable wise, right? This is the first letter, write Om somewhere in your notebook. Then the second one, even though you know the word, do not try to form the words. Just write the second letter is Na. Then write the separately. Then this is Ma. Then Aha along with Ma. And then do the second word. Not forming the words in the first attempt. Just trying to write only the letters, only the syllables. Now this is she, e, right? Just e without forming a word. And once you have done all, transliterated all the page syllable wise, letter by letter, then you slowly try to form the words. Like, for example, now you have written om, then no, ma, ha, then e, then this is v, a along with it, then year. Now, after you have done the entire page or entire line, I would say, then try to form the words. Okay, this has to be om, namha, shivaya, like that. So in the beginning, when you try to form the words, it gets a little confusing where the word is ending, since because in Sharada, we don't have a common Shirorekha, which can differentiate between two different words. So it becomes difficult to form the words in the beginning. So this is sh, e, v, a, y. Now this one here is this letter s. Why sir? You can see this little, this little indicative curve in the beginning, and then we have a triangle at the bottom. You will see variations in sir. Like this is because since they are handwritten documents, this particular writer has written sir like this. You will find many variations. Then you have to figure out on the context of the word whether this is sir or ma. It still gets confusing for us also even to figure out whether it is sir or ma. So this is sir here. And sometimes when you know what the word has to be, what the word should be, it's easy for you to decipher the particular letter. Now here we have, this is the, and here a, sir, the, a. Now this one here is sh, e. Sure, because it has a complete Shirorekha on top, and this is E. Then V, A, and then the end, again we have year. So once we have written all the letters, we can now form the word and sentence. Om Namah Shivaya Sada Shivaya. Right? Now this is the second letter. If anyone wants to try, you can unmute yourself and just try. I'm there to help. You can just try to read it out. Anyone?
In fact, I just wanted to add in, you can also just read out letters. If you can't form words, it's okay. Just read out letters. Maybe raise your hand, we'll call out name wise.
Madam, can I try?
Yes, please,
Yes,
go ahead.
Yeah. First letter is again Om. Second letter is J, Jaya. It should be, I think. Jaya. Om Jaya. And that last letter, that fourth letter, Nya, and Ya Matra is there, I think. Nya.
No, matra is at the bottom. That's correct.
Yeah.
So
And
on the top, this is ta. So this is basically what it is. Ta. And at the bottom, it's here. It's here.
Oh, yeah. So because that look like yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes. No problem.
yeah. And then it is na, and it is nru. Or is it nru or
It is
ya,
again
madam?
na
Again?
and ya. It is again na.
Nya.
And on the bottom,
Yeah.
this is ya. Nya.
Yeah. Nya. And it is sa.
Correct.
Sa. Again sa. Again two sa
Now
are
this
there.
is ma. Now this is ma.
Oh.
Now it might get little confusing again. See, if you see here, sir has a very sharp triangle. Here, if you
Yeah.
see a very small rounded figure kind of a thing here. So this is
Yeah.
sa and this is ma.
Yeah. So, thank you. It is, I think, sa, ma, na. Yeah. Samanya.
Correct. That's right.
Samanya. Is it that who?
No, this is
Ukimatra.
pra. This is pa, and then we have ra at the bottom. This is pra.
Oh, it doesn't look easier as we thought when we learned, madam. Sorry.
Yes, because as told earlier that these are all handwritten documents. What we are teaching is the Unicode. You know, you will find a lot of variations in
Yeah.
every person has a different way of writing it. So that's why.
And that last two letter, is it na letter which has been verified?
See this one
Change.
here after pra, it is as we have
Prana-
shown earlier. We write kri like this. There is one way of writing kri, and the other way of writing kri is like this.
Oh,
So I think this was covered in the class, right? So this is kri.
yes. Correct. And last one is
This is sh,
sh and sh.
and this is t at the bottom. So in the last class, we had mentioned that t, th, and the, they are usually written like this and written at the bottom. Sometimes they would be written as their original shape, but somewhere you will find them written like this also. So then it depends on what the word is. So Sanskrit knowing people will able to decipher the word very quickly. So this is sh and t together. Okay, thank you so much, Usha ji. You have really done great. I mean, you could
Thank-
decipher almost.
I'm trying, madam.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now the second line, if anyone wants to attempt.
Gu
Yes, correct. This is
and
gu.
then Vaibhav.
Here, after gu, there is one more letter in between.
Not I'm unable to.
No, I think.
Yeah,
No.
this is rana. This one. This is rana. Then this is Vaibhav, correct. This is Vaibhava, va, I. This is bha. See, now you must have seen in the class that we write bha like this. This is how we have taught you. So this is the Unicode that we teach. But when you see the manuscripts again, see, bha is completely rounded here. There is no gap left in between these two loops. This loop and this corner on the top, they're all closed. So this is bha.
Ma'am, I think I believe that it is written by Kalam.
Correct. Yeah, that is one more reason, since it's written with kalam. So usually with kalam, and when we write with ink and kalam, so usually the ink blots and they tend to join together. In most of the manuscripts, you will find bha written like this. That's correct.
Sansar Nataka.
Correct. Yes, this is sa on the top, bindu, sa a, ra, na a, ta, ka a. Then here, if you see this, the fourth line, this is ra. Yes.
Rashtra.
No, this is ra. Then this is ma. This is ma,
Oh, Ma.
ma, and at the bottom here, this is bha again. This is again bha. So this is like this.
Oh.
Both the corners are joined together. So this is rambha, ra, ma, bha, rambha.
Nirvahan.
Correct. This is na e, and what we have here is this is va and ra together. This is this letter. Nirvahan. Correct. Ha, na.
Kavi.
Correct. Ka, vi, hi.
Shivaha.
Correct. That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we have the last line now. If anyone else wants to try.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Right. Now this here is bha again. And with bha, we have the special u matra. If you all remember, we write u with it like this. Correct. So what we see at the bottom is u. Bhu.
Okay. Bhuta. Bhuta.
Ta. Correct. This is ta. And now this is again bha. And now here what we have is ver and year together. This is ver. And at the bottom we have year. And again we have bha. This is bha again. And bha, bha, ve. So Om Namah Shivaya Bhut Bhavya Bhave.
Right.
Yeah. So I have one more page. We'll show that one also. And then if you have any doubts or anything, we'll try to answer those before we close the session. Okay, the first sentence is very easy to read. It's Om Namah Shivaya again.
Yes.
Here again, this is Om.
Om Devam
Right.
Sudha.
Correct. Right. This is Sudha. Now here we have is Ka,
Kalas.
Kalash. Correct. Then Sa. Again, this is Sa and Mo. You can see the very clear difference between Sa and Mo here. See, the corner of the Sa is very sharp. If you see in Ma, it's a little bit faint, little rounded corners in Ma. And this, in the beginning, on the left hand side, this curve is more prominent. So you can make out the difference that this is So Ma. Sa, O, Ma, Ka,
Ka,
Ra, A, and Bindu on the top. Trine, correct. Tra, I, Ma, A. Then this is Tra again.
Yes.
And on the top, this is Bindu. So this is Trinetram. Then we have Pa here. You see the curve in the beginning of Pa.
Yes.
In this manuscript, you will see curve. Some manuscripts have Pa just written like this. So here you can see a little curve in the beginning. Then this is Pa. Then what we have here is the. This is the. Now here, this is Ma.
Padma.
Padmasana.
Padma.
Padma.
Padmasana.
Padmasanam.
Yes. So the next line here, can you read this out, this letter?
Cha.
Right. This
Cha.
is
Cha. Cha.
Cha, Va, Ra, Da, A, Bha again, Ya, Da, and Na, Ma, the Bindu,
Su.
and Su, correct.
Su.
This is Sha. We have a Shirorekha on Sha, complete Shirorekha on Sha.
Yes.
Su, and this is Matra U at the bottom. So Shu, Bhra, this is Ra, Ra Matra with Bha, and Ma. Ma with a halant.
Yeah. Subhram.
So, Shu, Bhram. Now here, this is Sha, right? Because we have a Shirorekha completely covering the letter. So this is Sha. Now what we have here is, this is this Na. The last letter from Kavan. And on the top, if you see, this is Kha. The bottom letter is Kha. This is Shang Kha. Why Kha? Because this A is a little widened. So this is Shang Kha. Now the next one here.
Bhaya.
Bhaya. Bhaya.
Haya.
Baya. Baya.
Then here, this is Ja at the bottom.
Bhayanj.
And on the top we have is Va.
Oh my.
And then Ja. then V again, then R, then this is Bhu again.
Drudra.
This is R, Bha, U. Bha and U. The Dirgh Swar. And this is Sh, I. Ta, Ya, A, Ch, Da, A, Va, Ya, A, Va, A, Ma, A. Again here, if this letter in the beginning, this is Na, the last letter from Kavarg, and then bottom we have Ka. And I. This is Na, Ka, I. Ta, Ma, Sh, Ma, Na, Bha. Again, what you see is Na and Ga together. Na, Ga, Ha, Ra, Bindu. Sorry, this is Ba. This is not Ra, this is
Ra and Ba are very similar.
Yeah, but one second, let me see. No, this is Ra only because Ba, the here if you see the Va is written like this, so this has to be Ra only.
Yeah.
Because everywhere the Ra is written like this. So at some
What-
places Va is also written like that, but here clear distinction is because everywhere you will see Ra written like this and Va is very clearly written like this. So this is Ra again.
Yeah.
What is after na and ga? That is her, is it? Before
This is her. This
Yeah,
is her. This one
her,
is
right?
her.
Okay.
Then Ra, Bindu, then Na, then this is Ra, Na, Ma again, Ma, A, and Ma, I.
Namami.
Correct, Namami. Haram Namami. Here again we have Shu, Sh and Umatra. Now here, this is a little difficult to understand. I mean, if you read the entire sentence and you try to make the words, maybe then probably you will understand that this is the on the top.
Shubd.
Shuddha, correct. This is the. And what we have below is another, the Dhik, Dha. This is Shuddha. This is Sa. This, can anyone figure out what is this?
Her.
Yeah, this is her. Seh, Ta, I, Ka, Sa, Ma, Ka, A, Sh, Bindu, Tra,
Trine.
I,
Trine.
Na, E, Trine, Tra,
Trine.
Ka, and this is Nya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nya, and at the bottom again we have Cha.
Yeah. Cha is.
Cha, because you see this line is slant here. So it's easy to figure out that this cannot be Sha. If the line was straight, then it was Sha.
Beaked.
Then here we have Va. Then Ka. This is Ka written on the top. And then Ta. Here Ta. And Ra together. So this is Va, Ka, Tra. Ta is also there. And there is Ra matra attached to Ta, like this. And then Ka, Ma. Vaktra, Kam. The next line, if you see Ga, this is again no, this the last one from the cover.
Yeah.
Gang and Ga on the bottom. Then A has
Dharam.
gone up. So this is Ganga. This is Ganga.
Dharam.
Dha, Ram, Dharam.
Hmm.
Da, Sha. This is Bha and U. Bhu. This is Ja, Bindu on the top.
Bhujam.
Bhujam. This is Sa. Sa, and the word has come in the second line now. Sa, This is
Sarva.
Parva. Sarva. Correct. Bha.
Var. Bhar.
Bhara. Rna. Bhu. Shi. Ta. Ma.
I'm
Bhushitam. Bhushitam.
Right. Right.
Bhushit-
So basically, if you see if you are
Neela.
well versed with Sanskrit language, it's easy to form the words.
Neelagrivam.
Right.
Neelagrivam.
Right.
Neelagrivam. Mama.
This is Sha.
Shashank.
That's Shiro
Shashank.
on the top.
Shashank.
Shashank. Right. This is Shashank. This is Sha. Sha. A. Na. Ka. Again, this is no on the top, Ka below, Bindu here. No.
Nakan.
Nagaya.
Nakan. Gaya.
Gai.
Radam.
This is Gya. This is
Gya. Yes, yes.
Gya. This.
Gyo. Gyo. V.
Pa. Vi. Ti. Nam.
Kinam. Kinam.
Nya.
This is Va. Va and Ya.
Yeah.
It is so confusing actually.
Yes, you just have to look very closely. Why it couldn't be na? Because if you see this line is merging here, this line is coming down a little bit. So it is va. If the line was straight and there was no line coming down, then it would have been na. But this is va because this line is touching here.
Vyagram.
Correct. This is grammar. Vyagra. I don't think this is ma. This is cha because the line is slant. You see this?
Okay.
This is the line is slant. So this is cha.
This is difficult to make.
Yeah, this is ra and then ma and o on the top
Okay. Ramo.
like this. Charmo.
Hmm.
Now here what we have next is ta and matra u with
Yeah.
ta. Tu. Ra I. Yama. Again cha. Va. Ra a. This is ra
Yeah.
and ya. This is
Ma.
Na and ya. Varenyam.
ba. This is bha and this is ya. Ma
Yeah.
bha ya.
Bayam.
Veronica ji, I would suggest if you could just show, we not read, if you could just show a few more or maybe one or two more manuscript pages to give an idea of how handwriting, makes a difference while reading those.
Right. I have some few more manuscripts. So just give me a minute. I'll try to download it here. So this
You want me
basically
to send you?
these two pages. Yeah. If you have it, please, you can share the screen. I'll give you the sharing rights. You can do it. Should I stop my screen share?
You can continue. You were saying something. I'll just send you across. I don't have any issue. I have some with me.
Okay, you send it. You can email it to me, and I'll show it.
Sure, I'm sending it right away.
Yes. So what I was
Madam,
saying
can you?
is this
Madam,
manuscripts? But yes. Tell me.
sorry for disturbing. Madam, can you share this in our group also so we can try to decipher? It will be really good.
We will share the manuscript pages. Whatever we have done in the class, we will share it.
Thank you.
So this was a very cleanly written manuscript. There are few pages that we have worked on. They are, written in a very running hand. So sometimes it is so difficult to figure out what the word is because this one is very neatly and cleanly written if you see. But all manuscripts you won't find written like that. So I have some pages from that manuscript. Just give me a minute. I'll just try to download it here. Meanwhile, Nidhi ji is also sending some.
Madam, I had put a question in the chat box. There was a homework which was written krud. That the and the conjunct was little bit difficult. Can you please give a idea?
Okay, you were saying which word? Ka.
Krud.
Kruddha. The and the. Right?
Ma'am. Yes. Ka, ra and u and the and the. Small the and big the together.
Okay. This rule was taken last week. So this is when ra and u are together.
No, madam, that letter is fine. That the and the together, that is what I had confusion. I was not having problem with the ra and u. The second word where the and the are coming as conjuncts.
Sure, I will do it. So this is the. And the when written at the bottom is written like this. This is krudh. Anything else regarding the assignment?
The and the I can't say.
See, this is the on the top. And then the we always write, when we write the at the bottom, we always write it like this.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
This is the. This is not the what I'm writing here at the bottom. This is the. This one, this particular letter down is the.
Madam,
It is always written like that when it is written as a continuum. Is it clear now?
I actually I thought that that one is small the another one is big the. So
Yes, that is
you
big
are
the
right.
itself. Correct. So dirgh the is usually written like this, but we have seen that there are few letters when they are written at the bottom, they change the shape. Like here changes the shape.
special
The
rule.
changes the shape. So this is the special rule for the, where the changes the shape.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank
this is the
you.
shape it takes. This is the.
Ma'am, do you have a comprehensive chart of the conjuncts which you can share with us?
Rule book.
Yes, so what we have is we have a primer.
Thank you.
One and primer second has all the combination, all the possible combination of the conjuncts that we have. So
Can
that is
you
the,
share that
yeah.
in the group, please?
Okay, we have a, yeah, we can share the PDF. If you want a hard copy, we have the books also available with us.
Yeah, we will go for that also. Yeah.
Yes, so I will share both with you. I'll share the soft copy, the PDF of that. And for the books also, you can reach out to us if you want to purchase those books also.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Veronica ji, I've sent you some pages of manuscripts.
Okay, I'll just download them. Just give me a minute.
In the meantime, I would also request everyone to use our online keyboard, the Satish Sir Sharada keyboard. I'll just type the link in the chat box. Anytime you have any doubt, or it is basically a learning app as well. So while learning, or you want to convert any word, so for example, as you said, you don't know how to convert a conjunct. So if you either type, it has online keyboard, there's a reference chart given on it. Or you can write in Devanagari and convert it also. I'll just share the link with you. Give me 1 minute. You can use it and type in Sharada.
Madam, one more question. Do we have the dates for the evaluation? Rakesh ji had said that there will be evaluation for certification.
There's no date as such. You'll be given time. So what we will do is we'll post an assignment in the group, and you'll
Okay.
have to complete that assignment and send it as a personal message to us, not in the group. So either me, Rakesh ji, Veronica ji will, write to you whom to send, and we'll correct it, and then accordingly we'll tell you the marks as well, and we'll do the certificate distribution after that.
Thank you. Madam, sorry for telling, but my 2 assignments in last classes have been not corrected. So it was a bit difficult to see whether I was doing it right or not. Thank you.
We'll do it right away. I'll do it right away. We might have missed it.
Thank you.
Apologies
Thank you.
for that. And in the meantime,
Yeah.
I've just pasted the link of our Satisar Sharda app. It's available on Android phones as a app as well, and this is an online keyboard which I've pasted the link for. You can learn, you can type, you can convert your scripts, or you can use this app for learning Sharda as well.
Okay, so I have few more pages here. Let me zoom it a little bit. So now see this manuscript. It's a little differently written. I mean, the handwriting, of course, is a little different, and not as neat as the previous manuscript was. So if you see, this is the, a, no, ya. I will try to see if you can see this word here, letter here. 1 second. See in the 4th line, if you see this letter where the pointer is, can you figure out that letter?
Ka,
Yeah.
ka, and ya is there,
Hmm.
and na possibly. Kranya.
This is ksha, the conjunct sha, tra, ya. This is ksha, ka, and sha, and at the bottom we have ya. This is ksha and ya. Ksha.
Sure.
Yeah, this is ksha, and at the bottom we have ya.
Veronica, just before that ksha, 3 letters before it, could you just explain the
3 letters
before?
Okay, this one.
This one, yeah, because it has e, the r, and if you just
I'll zoom it a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not able to see. So that
are you able to read it now?
Yeah.
So this is the and ri, the rishi ri, matra ri, and what we have here is vidri. Looks like, I'm not very sure if whether this is bra. Nidhi, can you figure out what that is?
I believe that would be ru. Maybe that is drawn because it's like parallel line, and
there is a line here.
Yeah. Maybe that's dhru with.
So there cannot be 2 matras together. This is re, and this looks like the other ra, but doesn't fit.
I think it is dhru. another matra and turned
Ro.
upward.
So basically, what I wanted to say is that, you know, when you see these manuscripts, every scribe, every writer is so different that, you know, when we were like somebody questions us that it is drawn like this and we have seen like this. So every scribe has written letters and matras in a very different way. If you see, you know, here somewhere I had seen O. Normally how we teach it is a slight angle over the shirorekha, but somewhere if you see, it would not have any angle, it would be just drawn flat. If you see at the bottom of this page, maybe a couple of lines down, the O is very different. It doesn't have a slant, it's
So,
almost parallel to the shirorekha.
so every scribe is different to make our lives difficult.
No, make reading this exciting, because when you enter groups and you know you read these manuscripts, it is very interesting to discuss these. We
Yeah,
have transliterated, I think, more than what, Veronica ji, I think more than 100 150
Yes, yes.
manuscripts, and when you discuss these within groups, it's very exciting. You know, you would not be able to read a particular letter and somebody, you know, might help you. It's teamwork, but it's very you know, exciting to find the immense knowledge that these manuscripts holding, you know, are there in these manuscripts, and we are not able to, you know, decipher it because now there is no reference point of Sharda. So that's what we are doing. We're trying to revive it so that more and more people read it, and we are able to transliterate these you know, manuscripts.
Can you read that last line, fourth letter, whatever we're seeing there, with the ha bottom?
You're saying this particular line? Fourth
No,
line?
bottom line. What is the last fourth word letter there? Third line now. Third line
Third
from the
line.
bottom. From the
Third
bottom.
line of
From the
bottom.
bottom.
Okay. Huh?
The end. Me before my.
Acha, this one.
No.
This is
हाँ,
bha, a, na, ta, and ya.
No, the and year, correct?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Okay.
If you could just show another one, we
Uh,
want to discuss these.
Madam,
We'll post it.
do you think the learning of Sanskrit, like the Sanskrit scholars, if they understand Sharda, they will be able to decipher better?
Yeah.
Yes, it's easier for people who are well versed with Sanskrit because they know the words. The problem with we are stuck because we have very limited knowledge of Sanskrit.
yeah, they can anticipate. Yes.
Yeah, so we have people in our teams, you know, who are working on the manuscripts, and they are the researchers and you know the scholars in Sanskrit. So they, for them, it's little easier for them to figure out the words as compared to us because we have very limited knowledge of Sanskrit.
Madam, one last question. This is on a personal note. We in Udupi are like there is a Gita Yajna going on. That means Bhagavad Gita is written in many scripts. So I just wanted to know, do you have any reference scripture manuscript where Bhagavad
Yes.
Gita is written in Sharda?
I will
It's
show
there.
that. Nidhi ji, you had sent
Yeah,
me.
I've sent you a page of Bhagavad Gita as
Is
well.
this from Bhagavad Gita? I don't think so. No.
No.
Yes.
It has borders and
Actually, all the pages couldn't be downloaded for some reason. So let me check one more time. Is the page visible?
Yes, yes, madam.
Yes.
So this is from the Bhagavad Gita, this page.
we had done, I think, couple of adhyayas of Bhagavad Gita also, transliteration. We
Yeah,
had
some students,
picked
yeah, we
that.
had done that. Yes. If you see this third line, after the red one, this red Shri, can you see the third letter if you can figure that out? The letter written in red.
No.
Shri.
Gya. Gya.
In the
Ra.
third line
Kri.
after Shri.
Gya.
No, this is Krishna.
Oh.
The kra is written in a different way. Kra, ka and ra together. Ri, matra ri. Then sha, na and a. Krishna.
Very different.
And then Krishna, after Krishna, we have ra and ja together. Ja, the matra ra on top of ja. Ra, ja, then na. Then sa, ma, va, a, the, a. Then this is
Samvada.
a. Samvade, right. Then this is a. Then again, ra matra on top of ja. And then we have u, ja and u together, ju, na. Can you see the last line? Come to the last line and try to read that out from the beginning if you can. This is sa, ma, ga, ma, ha. Then pa, a. Can you see the third letter? Can you read it out? Pa, a, and then third letter. This is ra, tha, parth.
Yes.
Ra matra on tha.
Yeah.
Then again,
Pi-like form. Yeah.
Yeah.
right, na,
No.
ta, ta again, va. Then we have ya. Then ya and ya again at the bottom and u matra u. Then ma. Then pa. Ma, pa, da.
Padya.
The.
This is the and ya.
The. Dayat.
Ta and
Yeah.
a.
Dayate.
And after the Purna Viram, any guesses?
Ka.
This is ksha, again the conjunct sha.
Sha. U.
Sha.
Crew. Crew.
Kshu, the and ra matra below. Kshu, drum.
Drum.
Then the next letter, anyone?
Ha.
Her, right? And
The.
Her. Under her there is a
and
there
ri.
is something under
Re.
her. Is correct. This is
Radaya. Radaya.
this is thou. The o. Ow.
The. Ow.
O. Yeah.
Oh. What is after ow?
This is
The.
ra and this is
Ta.
ta and va.
Turn over.
Then la, ya, bindu on the top, and ta, ya at the end. So we will share some of the pages of these manuscripts in the groups also. You all can try on your own.
Or you can just go through. We would not, expect you to transliterate all. It was just my idea to show you like how different each handwriting is. So just make out some word, how differently it is seen in one and another manuscript is different. So just an idea, overview of how it was written earlier, and plus also to usage of column, how neatly they don't have grid lines, or how neat these all have been written. Not only Sharda, I'm sure every manuscript has been written like this. So it is the knowledge, and it is our treasure that we have to keep with us and propagate it further. So that was only my idea to show, for my suggestion to Veronica ji to show you couple of pages.
Madam, why you are confining yourself only to manuscripts and not covering the other sources like copper plate inscriptions? And I'm just wondering.
See, the what we have seen, the inscriptions, etc., we, as and when we get those pictures, we
Mhm.
try and transliterate those. However,
Mm.
it is difficult for even us to decipher those letters, because pictures don't justify that. As
Yeah.
compared to these are scanned, so these are digitalized manuscripts.
Yeah, and they are neater. Yeah.
They are neater for us to read. However, when it reaches us, we have so many inscriptions, especially from Srinagar. When they
Yeah.
reach us, somebody clicks a picture, so we do read those out, or try and decipher those. However, as I said, they're normal, normal camera pictures. It is not easy to read those as
Yeah.
compared to manuscripts. So
Mm.
when you all also, all the people who are working with us or other teams, we keep working on that. So, and we have not, um, kind of limited us to reading manuscripts. Usage has been increased with use, the we have launched the app or the keyboard. So even modern, we are writing normal articles or stories or poems in Sharda, so that it is taken up further. The reason we also include manuscripts in our course is to give you an idea where we come from.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have done a lot of stone carving reading also. We have. You can visit our Twitter page and you will see that we have worked on the stone carving readings. Even the
Okay.
coins, we have worked on a lot of coins. But again, because what we receive is the picture, as already mentioned by Nidhi ji.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are a better source of transliteration, since they are very neatly scanned.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I think we can close today's session. And regarding the assessment, the final assessment, we will send it to you, I think probably next week, because since this week, I think everyone is going to be busy with the Shivratri
Shivratri
preparation. So we
celebrations.
are giving this 1 week. You all can, if you have any pending assignments, you can work on that. And next Saturday, we'll be sharing the assessment with you so that you have enough time to solve. And in between, if you have any doubts or anything, you can reach out to us on WhatsApp groups, or if you want, then after the Shivratri is over, we can take a session, a doubt clearing session, if you all want to. Otherwise, we can directly send the assessment on Saturday.
Are we gonna have class tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow, because I don't think that we have anything left now to
We have
actually
completed. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
completed all the topics. So I think
Yeah.
we
Any
should.
for any doubts, we can have one session if you want, or we can clear it on the WhatsApp groups also.
Sure.
Yeah, so just let us know, and after
ma'am, next session की
Wednesday
जरूरत है.
we can take some session Wednesday or
Next
Thursday.
session की next class की जरूरत है.
Okay, so I'm stopping it here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nidhi ji.
Thank you, Veronica ji. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. So
Thank
in
you.
case we have a class, we'll meet. Otherwise, we'll see you for the assessment and the certificate distribution. Thank you, everyone, for your participation.
Thank you. Herat Mubarak and happy
Yes,
Shivratri.
Herat
wish you all a
Mubarak,
very
everyone.
happy Herat
Happy
in
Shivratri,
advance.
happy Shivratri, and
Happy
Herat
Shivratri.
Mubarak to everyone.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Same to you.
Santi
Yes,
mantra.
please. Yes,
Can I?
yes. Yes, please, go ahead.
Om aham vrikshasya reriva kirtiha prishtam gireriva urdha pavitro vajiniva samitramasmi dravinam savarjasam sumedha amritokchitaha iti visanko vedarno vachanam Krishna Yajurveda Om San Shantis, Shantis, Shantis. Sarvesam namaskaram.
Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Namaskaram. Thank you, everyone.